Hello everyone. We're standing today. Yeah, we're standing. Because this is where I hold my PS2 games, and I'm going to show you my collection. So, we've got AC/DC Alive Rock Band Trek Pack. Not very good. Not to mention I don't really like AC/DC. It was just cheap and I bought it. See, that's going to save for another list. Activision Anthology. Really good. Really, really good, actually. Quite a good collection right there. Ants Extreme Racing. No, this was not $1. I paid $8 for this. It's alright. It's an alright racing game. Definitely could be better, but as is, I think it's alright. Ben 10 Protector of Earth. Great game. I'll be seeing a Let's Play of that soon. It's fairly easy. Bolt, not very good. I pretty much only keep it because I like Penny's levels. Bolt's levels consists of mashing one button over and over again, and some very, very light platforming. Penny kind of does like just a lot of platforming and not a lot of fighting, so Penny's levels are kind of more fun to me. Call of Duty 3. I did actually pay $1 for this. Let me try and open the box. There we go. There you go, Call of Duty 3. Don't buy the PS2 version. That game is a mess to run on the PS2. Everything's all blurry, and I end up just shooting my own teammates and having to restart the mission instead of actually doing the mission properly. Capcom Classics Collection. Good stuff. Just a nice collection. That is my preferred way of playing. Well, not my preferred way, my only way of playing Street Fighter 2. And Ghouls and Ghosts, so good stuff. Carsman International, great game. We'll be seeing a Let's Play of this at some point. Because, of course, you will. Every Cars game will get a Let's Play. Chicken Little. You might. This game's kind of difficult at some points, but you know what? It's alright. Ram did a Let's Play of it, so check out that. Check out his. Yeah, it's alright. Coraline. I actually really like this. It nails the atmosphere of the film, and I really got to commend it for that. Yeah, perfect. I mean, it's okay as a game. It's all right, but as a tie-in to the film, wonderful. I mean, it really just completely nails what the film's atmosphere was, and the music and everything. It's just great. Crash of the Titans. Yeah, the worst version, I know, but it was the cheapest as well. Good game. The only thing I really don't like about it is Tiny Tiger. Crash Tag Team Racing. It's alright, gets a little bit boring after a little while, but it's an alright sequel to Team Racing. Crash Twinsanity. I don't really like this that much. I've never really liked Twinsanity. The music's good. I like the animations. I like the humor. Don't like the platforming. Platforming is very, very stiff and very difficult. And two perfect examples. One, Crash. Let's take Crash Tag Team Racing. Whenever you do a slide jump, you have full control in the air. That's how it's been with all the other Crash games. Well, Twinsanity decides to make it to where you are stuck in the position that you jump. So it is a very stilted long jump that will normally end up killing you. As for platforming, there is a cave section where you literally have to do jumps on platforms that are this big, and if you fall, you have to restart the entire thing. Not very fun. I genuinely do not see why people say that's an amazing game. Crazy Taxi, gotta love it. Gotta love me some Crazy Taxi, always in the mood for that. Flushed Away, it's alright. I remember owning that on the GameCube, it's a nostalgic game. Ford Racing 3, good game. Surprisingly good racing game. Quite like that one. Here we go. Guitar Hero. It's the first one. There's a couple of good songs in here, but other than that, not really anything in my cup of tea. Guitar Hero 2. Is it this one? Not sure if it's this one or the first game, but one of these games has a Killer Queen by Queen, which is probably my favorite song by them, and it is a very, very, very botched cover. Sounds absolutely horrific. Guitar Hero Encore Rocks the 80s. Really good game. Really, really good game. A lot of good sounds on there. It's actually Holy Diver. It's the reason I actually like that song. What else? No, that's 17. I already knew about 17. Oh, there's another song. No One Like You. Great soundtrack on Guitar Hero and Core Rocks the 80s. There's one other song, and I'm going on a blank, and it's gonna drive me insane. I'm just gonna remember it probably like halfway through this list. So, Haven, Call of the King. I want to shout out John Burton for actually making me want to play this. He did a video on his channel Game Hut that showed off the prototype of Haven. By the way, head of Traveler's Tales, if you didn't know. Or he might not be the head, but he was definitely, you know, one of the people that were. I know for a fact that he developed Lego Star Wars. Good stuff. But yeah, it's an alright game. Really challenging, surprisingly. Kind of annoying at some points, but it's alright. Television Lives. Good collection. As someone that is never, ever going to buy an Intellivision my entire life, because it's a giant waste of money, I think that is a good collection for cheap. Jak and Daxter, The Precursor Legacy. Gotta love it. Yep, that's about it. Just gotta love it. Good game. We don't talk about the other Jak games. We don't talk about them. Except for Lost Frontier. That game I've heard is good. Jam Pack Demo Disc Volume 11. It was not $40. Different game box. I just, this one was really cruddy and I just got a different game box. It's an alright demo. I know I say that I don't like Twinsanity, but the demo for Twinsanity on here is really interesting. Just kind of like going back and forth, seeing what was changed, what wasn't. They have like an intro cutscene with Cortex where he's like, "I'm here to introduce the newest game by Traveler's Tales." It's it's great. It's great. It's actually a lot of fun. MX versus ATV Unleashed. Yeah, it's a really nostalgic game. I only play the free ride because that's what I used to do when I was younger. I would just play the free ride and never play anything else because it's Naruto Ultimate Ninja. It was $1 at a garage sale. It's okay, I guess. I've only read 2 volumes. No. Yes, 2 volumes of Naruto, so I don't know a lot of stuff about Naruto, but it's alright for when I played. Need for Speed Carbon, really good racing game. Not as good as Most Wanted. I will be the first to say, probably not the first, that is the best Need for Speed game ever. But Carbon's still good. A good sequel. Pac-Man Fever, awful party game, one of the worst I have ever played. I think Scott mentioned once that, like, it mentioned, like, did a joke about this game and how, like, you couldn't sit through one board. He was right. One of the most boring and slow party games I've ever played. I think it's probably my second least favorite party game, right behind Rugrats Scavenger Hunt. Don't ever play that game. Pac-Man World 2. Great game. Is it the best Pac-Man game ever made? No, definitely not. There's some really ruthlessly annoying levels in this game. Bosses are annoying. But it's still really good. I'd say probably the Pac-Man and Galaxy Adventure games are way better. But this is still really fun. Good music. Good level design. Pac-Man World 3. He talks in this one. That's funny. It's okay. I think it's fine. It does what it does, and I think it does marginally well. They added in a lot more combat segments. It's alright. Pac-Man World Rally, really great kart racing game. You might be seeing a Let's Play that soon. If you're wondering, yes, this came in a bundle. The Pac-Man Power Pack. I lost the cardboard years ago. Ratchet and Clank, great game. Great game for the first in the series. Ratchet and Clank Going Commando, not as great. See, pretty much with me, kind of like Jack and Daxter, I like Ratchet and Clank 1, don't like these sequels. The Future series, I adore. I love the Future series, but I've never liked the other Ratchet and Clank games besides the first one. Never really got into them. Rock Band Track Pack Volume 1. Yeah, there's like 2 songs here that I actually enjoy. Joker and the Thief, and what other song was on here? Well, I meant like there's only 2 songs that I can only find here. I think White Wedding Part 1 is on here, and I like that song, but I think that's in a Guitar Hero game I played. I think it's in like Guitar Hero World Tour or something. So it's like, as for songs I can only find on Track Pack Volume 1, there's like 2. I can't remember what the first one was. Well, here's Rock Band Track Pack Volume 2, and I'm looking at the list here. Okay, so yeah, I don't know what the second song is in Rock Band Track Pack Volume 1, but Volume 2, again, like 2 songs. The only songs that I can only find here that I actually like are Why Do You Love Me and Message in a Bottle. Message in a Bottle was in Guitar Hero 2, but it was a cover, so as for non-covers, this is like the only 2. There's not really much reason I'm keeping these, they're just, you know, whatever. Scooby-Doo Unmasked, a good game, good platformer. Just, you know, very generic platformer. Sega Superstars Tennis, great game, lovely. One of the first PS2 games I got, actually. And the summer before I got the PS2, they had a random like bundle that was going on where you could buy 4 games for $5.99 and get them for like $20. So I ended up getting Ridge Racer and another game, I forgot which game, and then I couldn't find 2 others. And I'm like, you know what? I might be buying a PS2 later this year. Why don't I just buy a PS2 game? So I bought Sega Superstars Tennis and Chicken Little. So yeah, one of the first PS2 games I ever bought in summer of 2017. Shadow the Hedgehog. Yeah, this game does not run well on the PS2, let me tell you. It's like this game goes from like, you start out a level and you're running at like 60 frames per second, and then it just jumps down to 30, then it goes to 20, and it's like, this game just fluctuates from frame drops, and it's, yeah, it's definitely not the best version of the game to play, and but why would you even bother? It's Shadow the Hedgehog. It's a game that's mercilessly difficult, annoying, and just whatever. Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus, good game. Gotta love that Sly Cooper, good stuff. Sonic Mega Collection Plus, wonderful. Again, another new really nostalgic game. I remember just playing this for ages. Yeah. Definitely some good stuff there. I think I bought that originally in 2012, and then I bought it back again in 2017. Spider-Man Friend or Foe, great game. Great game, lots of fun with that one. Splashdown Rides Gone Wild, again, a fun racing game, surprisingly. I got it in, there was this massive garage sale that had like 40 games, and that was one of them, and I didn't expect it to be good at all, and it ended up being really fun. I really like it. SpongeBob's Atlantis SquarePantis, yeah, it's a minigame collection. It's an alright one. I wouldn't call it anything amazing. I don't even know if I'll play it again. SpongeBob SquarePants featuring Nicktoons, Globs of Doom. Really hate this title. Great game. In my... Oh yeah, I like how it says new game for 2009, and I think it's a 2008 game. Yeah. Right here, 2008. But great game. And in my Nicktoons scale, definitely Battle for Volcano Island would be #1, and maybe this too. Having Zim as a playable character really completes this game. It's the most playable characters out of any Nicktoons game. Great stuff. Attack 2, The Staff of Dreams, again from a garage sale. It's okay. I don't really have much more to say other than that. It's not really amazing. The Incredibles Rise of the Underminer. Great stuff. Fun game. Aside, I mean, it seems like Heavy Iron, they had their first Incredibles game that was incredibly difficult, incredibly annoying, and incredibly unfun. And I guess they thought, well, let's make it easier for the kids and do maybe a Lego style, and you know what? Or Nicktoons style in this case. You know what? It works. That game's really good. Way better than the first Incredibles. First Incredibles was awful. Awful game. SpongeBob SquarePants movie. I like this game a lot, actually. But, as most people may know, trying to hunt for the Goofy Goober tokens was one of the most infuriating parts of any video game. I hated that. So it's like, I love 75% of it, and then that 25% right before the final boss, I wanted to kill myself. It was a horrible, horrendous experience that I never want to have to go through again. But the rest of the game was fun, including the final boss. Fun final boss. Thrillville Off the Rails. Yeah, I like Thrillville Off the Rails. I think this is like my one of many versions that I've owned. I owned like the 360 version first, and the Wii version, then I sold the Wii version, bought it back. Now we have the PS2 version. Yay, we ended off with the worst version of the game possible. Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. Good game. Not much more to say. I like it. Up. I thought this was going to be the same game as the Xbox 360 version. No, it turns out it's actually the PSP version. They just ported onto a PlayStation 2 disc. So, it's alright. There's some really, really, really stupid water levels. There's like the second level in the game is a kayaking level, and it's got some of the worst controls ever. It's, yeah. VeggieTales, Larry Boy and the Bad Apple. I love me some VeggieTales, okay? And I've seen this movie when I was younger, so nostalgia may be blinded, but this game's actually alright. Just a fun platformer. Okay, so that's all of the box games. Now we've got the loose. I mean, I had to own it at some point. It's a B-movie game. It's an alright. It's an alright, I guess minigame collection, really. It's fine. It's fine. Crash Bandicoot, The Wrath of Cortex, my favorite Crash Bandicoot game. Yeah. You're hearing a lot of weird opinions on this video, but this is one of them. Really love this game. And I may be the only person that actually loves it. That game gets a lot of hate. Shrek 2? It's alright. It's a whatever game, in my opinion. Sex Master Crash Racing? Good game, actually. Really good. I like Prince Charming because he rides a horse, and I think he has like 2 lines of dialogue, and they just keep on getting repeated. I love it. I played a cup as him, and I wanted to throw my controller after 1 cup because he keeps on repeating the same 2 lines. I love it. Spider-Man 3, better than the Xbox 360 and PS3 version. Way better. I used to own the Xbox 360. I used to own the PS3 copy of Spider-Man 3. I own a collector's edition too. Actually, it says right there, Spider-Man 3 collector's edition. It sucked. Hated it. Hated it so much. Ruthlessly difficult, just annoying, stupid like quick time events that just popped up out of random. It was just so dumb. This plays more like Spider-Man 2. While Spider-Man 3 on Xbox 360 tries so many new things to try and, like, make it a new game, Spider-Man 3 on PS2 and PSP, and Wii... Yeah, that's it. PS2, Wii, PSP. Spider-Man 3 on this console tries to basically just be Spider-Man 2, but more, and I think it works in its favor. And also, oh, Spider-Man 3 on PS3 suffered so badly from frame drops. That game was not my... Oh, and also really bad glitches. Ugh. And the last game of the lot, The Simpsons Hit and Run. What can I say? This game's amazing. So much fun. I got a freaking... Look at this. Hold on. I got a freaking massive Simpsons poster. I'm a Simpsons fan. Oh, and there's my Futurama one, by the way. So, you know... What can I say? It's just a fantastic game. Tons of fun. You get to hear Homer speak like crazy, and then you play as Bart, and you get to hear him speak like crazy, and then you play as Lisa, and you get to hear her speak like crazy. It's just a great game. It's a great game. Everybody speaks. It's just great. And that, my fellow friends, is my entire collection of PlayStation 2 games. Not my most collected for, actually. I think that serves to the Wii. And then there's the 360. So, but as of right now, thank you very much for watching.